And what is information? Information is, first of all, light. And what is light translated to? Life. Alright, you get sunlight, plants absorbing sunlight and they grow, become bigger plants, produce fruits and shit. You got us absorbing sunlight and as in information, and then it's like we get to grow from it, we get to learn and better ourselves, and then get new ideas and new actions from it. It stems into the fruit of life as in actions, because we are, that's our form of being a plant and a tree and shit. So anyway, now you got and the frequencies and the energies and the radiations is getting stronger and more powerful, as in better teachers. So now you got more powerful information and you got more fruits of life, more intense fruits of life happening. So now you got bigger fruits and bigger trees, and you got bigger actions from people. Yeah, man. You see me? Can't see me. Yeah, that should be straight. Anyway, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let's talk about it. I got a few little things I want to talk about. I jotted down today, you know what I'm saying? First off, we're going to touch on the video from yesterday and expound upon that. Remember when I was talking about in videos from like 2 months ago, something like that, I was talking about how they want you to be a big, thick, when you trying to get in shape, you want to be muscular, you want to be big and strong and a meathead and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I was saying that these big, thick, Play-Doh ass motherfuckers, it's like their bodies are expanding and their vessel is becoming larger. But when he was saying by nature's law, something that's smaller is able to have a higher frequency, something that's thinner cut is able to have a higher frequency and move faster than something that's larger, because it's getting slowed down the bigger it is, just like in the water. When something is in water and it like solidifies, aka is frozen enough to get cold and to slow down, it's like and it's the ice cube. They should get the particles that froze in time in water and space as the ice cube. So now you got our bodies that they're trying to take and slow down, aka solidify, aka freeze in time and in space even more, by making your body a big, what I'm saying, instead of being slim. So what I'm saying is, what does oh, we're gonna go here. What does heat do? We know that particles move faster in heat. When you heat up the water, it boils. The particles get moving fast. It's impossible to freeze some water when it's boiling. You know what I'm saying? That's the opposite of freezing, because it's heating up. So when you talk about the planet heating up, and we talk about the frequency rising, it's the water boiling. It's the water heating up. You get what I'm saying? So then, when you got the shift coming, and I'm talking about all the artificial shit that's out here in this sun is getting hot. It can't do nothing with that light. It can't absorb it. It deflects it, and that don't work. That don't work. So what I'm saying is, when it comes to the quantum jump that I was talking about, it was saying each electron has its own orbit around the nucleus. Charge quantization, charge cannot take any arbitrary values, but only the values that are integral multiples of the fundamental charge of the proton's electrons. So, electrons has their own orbit around the nucleus, but they can jump to another orbit by absorbing or emitting energy, such as swallowing up or spitting out a photon of light with a particular wavelength related to its energy. And that's called the quantum jump. So when we talk about the particles, the electrons, the photon of light with the wavelength of the electron that's relating to the energies, that's when I was talking about the melanin. You know what I'm saying? That's what has us able to interact and communicate with this photon light. You know what I'm saying? Actually talk to our DNA. We can absorb it, actually use it. And that's also how you got a lot of conscious people. I ain't even going to try to be, I'm not saying I'm in the part of the conscious community. I'm not saying I'm a spiritual person. None of that shit, Slim. I just, like I said, I'm not a teacher. I just talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really out here tapping in. You know what I'm saying? It's no ego with it. No words attached you can attach to it. It's bigger than all of that. So what I'm saying is, You got a lot of people though that claim to be conscious community. You got people bringing forth knowledge and bringing forth ideas and ways of thinking that's like, damn, like where you get that from? Who the fuck told you that? You know what I'm saying? And even me, I be coming with some shit that it'll be like, ain't nobody tell me to go say that shit. I just was sitting there thinking, and I was like, and I had that thought. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes it just happened to be thoughts that I can go and research and find out that that's some factual shit that's profoundly like a profound level of knowledge. But I didn't even have to do no research to find that shit out. I found it out first, and then did the research and back reverse engineered it and shit. You get what I'm saying? But that's because the information, like I said, all information is, all thoughts are, is just shit that resonate on frequencies. All right, and nobody told me this. Is what I'm saying. It's just all shit that resonates on frequencies, and you can just raise your frequency and attach to what you attach to. All right. So that's what the ancient motherfuckers used to do before it was college. Like I like to say, the motherfuckers who invented college didn't go to college. Like college wasn't there yet, motherfuckers. So they couldn't go get their degree to become smart. So anyway, the ancient motherfuckers, they was just tapping into the endless knowledge, the Akashic shit, the light, the photons, and the energy frequencies. The radio frequencies. That's where the information lies at. So all of these motherfuckers that's got all these curriculums and professors and this whole system. That's another thing, a topic I wanted to touch on. Hopefully I didn't even get off my damn water point too quick. Anyway, yeah, the water heats up. Everything gonna get to moving faster. We gonna get back to that. Anyway, these motherfuckers who try to qualify what being smart is, they limit you so that they can control you. Alright, because who's in control right now? These artificial motherfuckers. These motherfuckers who can't talk to the light. You know what I'm saying? They just read what was on the walls, know what our ancestors taught their ancestors, so they were able to hide from us and then pass it down through their generations and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the information that we got. It's all recyclable. It's all recycled. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they is out here like these professors and shit. They do their research. They take they fucking it's all learned from books and research. That's what I'm saying. It's research. You know what I'm saying? Through physical Google shit, the internet web, the knowledge web that's artificial. It's artificially created. So what I'm saying is we got access to a web that's shitting on Google, bro. You think the internet is some shit, bro? The internet is a baby version of the real internet, bro. But we tapped into what these be tapping into. You get what I'm saying? With these little motherfuckers be tapped into. You get what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is just like how they try to create everything artificial, just this whole artificial world and shit. They created Google to imitate the Akashic realm, the real knowledge web, to limit you. Because if you're limited to being qualified as smart based on how well you can prove yourself within the boundaries, because I can say a lot of shit, like I said, a lot of us can say a lot of shit, but you might not be able to find that shit on Google. A lot of people can come with some bullshit to counteract it from Google, because Google is the shit that they set up to limit the information so that it won't hurt them, because they can't tap into that unlimited shit. You get what I'm saying? The true knowledge, the true web. They can't get on that true web. And that spiders like that, bro. My shit look like a spider on my head, bro. It's like that. For real though. Anyway, they limit you to the web, into knowledge, into what they qualify as smart, because it's actually that shit is dumb as shit, for real. To be smart in this world is to be dumb. Because like I said, once you start, it's limited. It's not like Google. You can read books, you can do knowledge, you can be a professor, you can get a degree, but it's always an end to it. It's a limit to it. It's a cap to it, so that they can control it. Alright? Because they can't control the type of knowledge that we dealing with these days. You know what I'm saying? When niggas out here with that melanin is using that melanin to talk to these photons and unlock shit and tap in to, you know what I'm saying, shit that you don't need a book for. Like I said, I often have a lot of ideas, just like a lot of us do. I know y'all be doing that shit. You have an idea and you be like, then that makes sense. I agree with this now. And then all of a sudden you hear somebody done later on the line, somebody done all this research, all these professors and shit. You be like, oh shit, yeah, that's true. Okay. I didn't know that y'all knew that, but okay, it's true. Cool. I just had the thought one day. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. So anyway, when you talking about and what is information? Information is, first of all, light. And what is light translated to? Life. Alright? You get sunlight, plants absorbing sunlight and they grow, become bigger plants, produce fruits and shit. You got us absorbing sunlight and isn't information, and then it's like we get to grow from it, we get to learn and better ourselves, and then get new ideas and new actions from it. It stems into the fruit of life is in actions, because we are, that's our form of being a plant and a tree and shit. So anyway, now you got uh the water heating up and the light photons shifting, the light photons and the frequencies and the energies and the radiations is getting stronger and more powerful, as in better teachers. So now you got more powerful information and you got more fruits of life, more intense fruits of life happening. So now you got bigger fruits and bigger trees, and you got bigger actions from people. And that's what we getting into. And the actions is going to even come down to, like I said, the physical structure of the organism. It's going to be a mutation in everything. And that's because the water's heating up. The water gonna be boiling. When I say boiling, particles gonna be moving faster, and you get what I'm saying. Um, Another thing. Oh, and having your body slim and trim is just gonna help you tap into that shit, bro. Stop trying to be a big fuck, bro. If you still are, stop eating. And another thing, eating meat. Like, I'm gonna be honest, fool. Like, right now at this, like, I be still hearing people saying like, alright, I'm about to finally just stop giving up the meat. Like, y'all are still just getting that message. Like it is so much more deeper than that. Like, I'm trying to let you know, like it is. It's alright. A lot of people say we got all the time in the world. Fuck that. Now that's a fact. You got all the time in the world. It ain't that much time left in the world. The time is about to go. We're about to get back to just a straight cycle. Fuck a clock. It's getting back to just straight cycles. You know what I'm saying? So, and that shit don't end. It ain't no time. It ain't no this hour, that hour, day, night, month, week, year. All that. Nah, that shit's going out the window. So, but there ain't that much time left in the world, bro. If y'all is just now trying to get on the plant-based way, bro, you gotta go full A. Hurry up. That's all I'm saying. Because, like I said, it